Hello, everybody. Welcome to ICC's Game of the Week, with your host, as always, Joel Benjamin. Suddenly, there is counterplay for old men in the chess world, as three 40-somethings occupy places 2 through 4 in the world rankings. One of them, 40-year-old Vladimir Kramnik, improved his standing with a stellar European Club Championship. Scoring 4.5 out of 5, Kramnik used vintage technique, occasionally taking advantage of overpressing opponents. His highlight win came over his mortal enemy, 40-year-old Veselin Topalov. Quiet opening moves disguised Kramnik's vicious attacking intentions. So Kramnik, Topalov, of course, these guys have a history. They played in the World Championship. It was not a friendly match. Accusations back and forth. They don't even shake hands. So this is kind of one that you can make movies about. But it's really true. There's no love lost between these two guys. So that both of them circled this game on the calendar and really wanted, above all, to make a good showing in this game. Okay, so Kramnik. He's a D4 player, and he certainly played a whole lot of Catalan, so we could expect C4 or G3. But he goes E3 here, and I have a feeling that this, solid, quiet, unambitious move was prepared for blitz and rapid chess, because the guys at the top play an awful lot of that, as a lot of these big tournaments have blitz and rapid components, and also there's the World Championships every year, and they kind of want something a little different that they can use in these games, maybe gain some time on the clock or not reveal some of their best openings. Especially, if you're playing blitz, you might have a 20-25 round tournament. You have a lot of games, so it's only so many ideas you can use. So Kramnik plays E3, but this is a tricky move because White is disguising his intentions. He can later follow up with C4 to play a normal queen's pawn opening, but he can also keep that pawn back and play bishop D3, which could lead to the Zukertort opening or Yusupov system with B3 and bishop B2, or if White plays pawn to C3, knight D2, etc., the Kali system. And I'm actually going to give a little example of that. We're going to see in a moment. Topalov plays C5, bishop D3, again keeping all those options open. And now Topalov plays B6. Give a little example of knight C6, a move that Aronian tried recently against Kramnik in one of those blitz tournaments, and the game continued as such. Castles, D5, C3. So going into the Wayback Machine for a Kali system, which you don't see the Grandmaster levels, that doesn't mean that you can't play it. Maybe you don't necessarily get an advantage, but it's certainly worthy in rapid or blitz. E5, and the idea of the Kali is that you trade that one and play E4, just give some more moves. H6, knight E4, rook E1, bishop G4. I know provoking H3 makes so much sense. Bishop C2, Queen C7. Now, Queen C7, and now little maneuver with the Queen. Knight H4, Knight H6. Queen comes to the king side, and then you see another example of the viciousness of Vladimir Kramnik. Bishop H6, sacrifice